Well, welcome everyone. My name is Maria Williams, and I'm excited that you're here tonight with me to learn about nutrigenomics, biohacking, oxidative stress, a bunch of words that you probably have never heard of before. But let me get my PowerPoint going here. So hopefully you can see this. Let me get it on. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get it on. Um, where are you? Why aren't you showing up here? Hold on a second. It won't let me go to screen. Why not? Why can't? Oh, here it is, slideshow. Let me get back up here at the beginning. There we go, slideshow and from current slide. Sorry about that. You know, always has a little glitch here. So my name is Maria Williams. Like I said, I have been with Lifevantage now for 11 years. In July will be 11 years. And well, we are in July. Oh my goodness, July 1st. So July 31st will be my anniversary, 11 years with this company. And basically, I was into health and wellness, and I was looking for something for my health. I had learned a lot about health and wellness. And when my neighbor showed me an ABC investigative report, which I hope you have seen. If you haven't, ask the person that invited you on here to show you it. When I saw the science of that ABC investigative report, it just blew my mind because I had never heard of this science. And I was really on a journey of health and wellness. I had a big scare in 2007. I worked in manufacturing environment for 20 some years in human resources and lots of exposures to stuff that's not good for you. And so I was looking for something to, for my health and my wellness. And so I had learned a lot about antioxidants. And this just blew my mind because it wasn't an antioxidant. It was your body. It was activating your own body to make its own antioxidant enzymes. And it was science like I had never seen before. And I'll go through that and explain it to you. So that was 11 years ago when I saw that ABC investigative report. And I knew that I was going to get this product into my body, into my family's body, because of the science and what I had researched and looked at. I knew we were going to get it into our body. And at the same time, I wanted to share it with people. And that's all I've been doing now for almost 11 years, is just sharing from my heart these products, this science, and how to share it with other people and create a side hustle, right? Create a gig job, right? A gig, something on the side to do, and create some part-time income that can turn into full-time and to big-time income, depending on how much time and effort you put into it, like anything in life, right? So let me get to the next slide here. So here's our income disclosure. Of course, we can't say that we cure, treat, or prevent any disease. This is a nutrigenomic, and so it is not a drug. So we're not, nothing that I say here is intended to imply that at all. And everyone has different results, right? And even on the product or the business, everybody's body's different. Everybody's effort that they put into this is different. So everyone's results is different. I'm going to tell you my story. And what I know about this science, and we'll go from there. So we are talking about taking control of your health, but also your bank account here. But let's start with the health, because that's what got me into it. Like I said, ABC investigative report, John Quinones, does that face look familiar to you? He's still on TV today doing different shows. But he, in 2005, he went in to investigate this company because this scientist right here, Dr. Joe McCord, was featured in the Wall Street Journal because of this discovery, because of this scientific breakthrough that he had, which is NRF2 activation. And NRF2 is a protein in your body. I'm going to keep it really simple. It's a protein in your body, and what it does, it's a messenger. It communicates with your body and your cells. So when you turn it on, when you activate it, it goes into the body, finds a problem, goes back to the cell, communicates with the cells, and tells the cell and the genes what to express, how to up-regulate some genes and how to down-regulate some genes. So when Dr. McCord put this together, just 5 verbs that he put together, but the synergy, what he was trying to do was activate one enzyme called SOD, because he discovered that with his professor at Duke University. He discovered this enzyme. Why is it important? This SOD molecule that he discovered, because when we talk about antioxidants and free radicals, and you probably have heard that, that's more common today, right? Antioxidants are everywhere. Grape juice, antioxidants, nail polish. There was a nail polish that said it had antioxidants, so good for your nails, right? So antioxidants are good for you. But here's the problem. We make a lot of free radicals. Around 26 sextillion. That's 32 zeros, right? That's a lot of free radicals we make every day because of everything that we're exposed to. And so when you take in 1 molecule of an antioxidant, it will neutralize 1 free radical, and then the body eliminates it. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. But here is what he developed. What it does, it activates this this enzyme in your body, and one of the many enzymes in your body, antioxidant enzymes, but one of that enzyme that he was trying to make more of, because that one enzyme SOD can neutralize 1 million free radicals per second, every second of the day. And so when he developed this, what it did, it not only increase the production of that enzyme, because what happens is when we're young, we have a lot of these enzymes, but as we get older, the body starts to decrease, and what's called this oxidative stress starts to increase. And so he was trying to get us our bodies back in balance. That's what we're always trying to do, is get our bodies back into balance so your body can do the healing that it knows how to do. So he devoted his life to this, his whole career. And this was the key. This was the scientific breakthrough. Not only did activating this protein NRF2 in your body, not only by activating that did it make that SOD molecule, but it can upregulate thousands and thousands of other antioxidant enzymes in your body. And it can upregulate your survival genes and downregulate some other genes that you have in your body. So ABC, we call it the little yellow activator, got launched in 2003. ABC Primetime gets a hold of it, comes in. I mean, they come in to debunk, right? Let's be honest. They come in to debunk this company, and they couldn't. John Quinones, like I said, if you haven't watched the ABC Investigative Report, you need to watch it. I don't care that it's in 2005. I will be showing that for the next 30 some years, forever, because he gave his own blood. And we claim that, we can reduce oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. His own blood got reduced by 45% in 2 weeks. And then they say a couple more things in there of how it works. So it was really well done, but this skyrocketed the company. It was a very small biotech company, a publicly traded company. It's on NASDAQ today. It wasn't then, but it was publicly traded. And they were doing 4 to 5 million a year, and they got 4 to 5 million orders in 2 weeks. From that one time that ABC aired, people saw it. They got it. They mentioned some things in there, what it can do to your body, and they were all over it trying to order it. But the company was this little tiny company that couldn't handle that. So what happened is they lost all that momentum. And for years and years and years, they struggled. And in 2009, they switched they even tried retail model. It used to be in the shelves of CVS, but nobody knew what it did. Nobody wanted to pay $50 for it at the time. So, they didn't know what it could do, the potential that it could do in their body. So they just ignored it. They went to buy, maybe the $10, $20 antioxidant, not $5, but $10, $20 antioxidant, because, we all want to save money when we don't know what something can do, when we don't know and understand the potential of it. So that retail model was not working. So they switched from the retail market to direct sales in 2009. And that's when the company started to explode, where today we do over 200 million a year. And the other important thing that happened was, I think to me, the most important thing is that scientists and researchers, because of that airing of that ABC, started hearing about what this product could do in oxidative stress, because these prestigious medical centers and universities, they were studying diseases, right? And they wanted to study the impact of lowering oxidative stress, because oxidative stress was linked to that disease. So they wanted to see what can happen if we lower oxidative stress in the body. And that's why today we have 31 published studies on our product, the NRF2 activator. I will, when we're done with this, go and see whatever you take, whatever vitamin and supplement, whatever, go to Google Scholar or PubMed.gov and go type in the name, not the ingredients, the name, and see if there's any studies and research on it. I can probably guarantee you that you'll be lucky to find one study, because people don't do a lot of research and studies on supplements, because normally they don't have a big impact in the body. But we have 31 studies, and that is huge. So what is this oxidative stress? This is the problem that we have, is this oxidative stress. And it's our environment. It's the food we eat, the water we drink, the pollution, all these toxins that, we want to have this high-tech, convenient life, but it causes lots and lots of chemicals are out there and toxins are out there, and we get exposed. Our body absorbs it. We put it, we breathe it in, we get it on our skin, and we ingest it and all of that. Look at the square watermelon. Please don't eat square watermelons. I hope that's just a Photoshop and there's not really square watermelons out there, because that's not the way they were meant to be, right? But that is what causes oxidative stress. I want you to think of rust on metal, oxidation. See the combination of the word oxidation? That's the same thing that happens inside your body. Take an apple, cut it in half, put it on the counter, go back in 2-3 days. What happens to that apple? Bananas, right? They turn brown. That is oxidation. That's what happens inside of our body. That is the problem that's happening to every single person. And why is that important? Because go to PubMed, type in oxidative stress. There are over almost 300,000 studies today. When I started this 11 years ago, I think there was less than 100,000 studies. So that means that a lot of research is being done on this oxidative stress. So what I love about this, it's facts, right? And you can go look up oxidative stress and you can go see for yourself that it may be linked to, look at this wheel, right? Look at all the issues that are here. So when you have uncontrolled oxidative stress, lots and lots of it, it can lead to some of these things that are here, right? So all our product does, it doesn't do anything to these things. What it does is it reduces that oxidation in your body. But when you can reduce that, right, and get your body back into balance, it's like unlocking the pharmacy within your body, is how I like to explain it. So please go to that PubMed, type in oxidative stress, type in something that you may see here that you're struggling with, and see what you see there, right? That's how you're going to learn and understand how oxidative stress is a real thing. It's a real problem that exists. And that's what we need to tackle, right? But there is not a good, until our company developed this product, there was not a good solution out there. Doesn't matter all the fruits and vegetables you try to put in your body, none of it's enough to really reduce that oxidation in our body, but they're good. I mean, eating fruits and vegetables, much better than eating, unhealthy food, because that just causes more oxidative stress. So this does tackle it, but just not enough to have a big impact. So that's when we developed our signature product, our cutting edge scientific breakthrough per tandem NRF2 synergizer, 5 plant ingredients: turmeric, milk thistle, green tea, bacopa, and ashwagandha. You can take them separately. I've met people that take 3 out of these, 4 out of these. I've never met anyone that takes all 5, but 4 is the most in 11 years that I've met someone that says, I take all 4 of these. The problem is that they're not effective, as effective separately. Together in the right combination, just like baking a cake, right? You get that exact formula. If it calls for 3 eggs and you only have 2 and you put 2 eggs, that cake's not going to be the same. Or you love eggs and you want to put 4 or 5 eggs, that cake's not going to be the same, right? That recipe is not going to come out quite the way you tasted it somewhere, right? And it's exactly with our product. And that's why we have patents. Nobody can copy what we have with our 5 ingredients, because we've patented this, and it's the right ratio that we've put together. And when we've done this, and you take this for 30 days, on an average, your oxidative stress lowers by 40%. Your SOD, that enzyme that Dr. McCord discovered, increases by 30%. Catalase increases by 54%. Glutathione increases by 300%. Go look up glutathione. It is super important. I was sitting one day watching Dr. Oz, and he was talking about glutathione is the master antioxidant that we need in our body. And if you're very low in it, it's linked to a lot of bad stuff that you don't want in your body happening, right? So it's super important. And in our product, increases it by 300%. And recently we had a study that came out that this is the only dietary supplement proven to extend life in male mice. The study was done on male mice. It was a 10-year study. So they studied thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of supplements. And out of all of them, ours was the only one. Why? Because it reduces oxidative stress, and it reduced oxidative stress in the male mice, extended their life. So that can extrapolate back to humans, right? Who doesn't want to live, longer? Who doesn't want to have, would like to have a grandparent, a relative that, because of aging, was here an extra, 3 to 5 years, right? I know I do. We're approved by the BSCG and the NSF. Those are 2 certification bodies that approve drugs for athletes to take, right? Because they can't have any performance enhancement stuff in there, right? So there's only about 40 supplements that are on these lists here in the specific category of antioxidants, that we're in that category and that we've been approved. So if it's good enough for athletes to take for their body, and it benefits their body, then it's good for us to for someone that's not an athlete to take. They've gone through all the rigorous, making sure that anything that's not good for them is not in there, and that they can take it. So this is our signature product that we started with, that got developed in 2003. I've already mentioned this, but I'll say it again. What's the difference between antioxidants and your body making its own antioxidants? It's 1,000,000 to 1. That's the difference, right? 1 to 1 and then done, right? You would have to, they don't have the wine on here, but I think it's like 87 glasses of wine you'd have to drink, because of the resveratrol and antioxidant in it, to equalize, to be able to neutralize 1,000,000 free radicals. You'd have to eat 400 oranges daily, and those glasses of wine are daily. 500 cups of broccoli. I love broccoli, but I can't do 500 cups. 110 cups of blueberries, just to be able to neutralize 1,000,000 free radicals. Where if you activate your body, flip the switch, turn on your body, and turn on those enzymes are neutralizing 1,000,000 free radicals per second, 24 hours a day. Boom, 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 cleaning out your body. So what happens to the oxidative stress, if you look here, about the age of 20, it starts to go up. With Protandim, it comes right down. And in that ABC investigative report, it says that your blood of an 80-year-old is like that of an infant. So imagine having, all those these enzymes in your body, the same as when you're an infant, because they have, all these enzymes that are in their bodies to keep them healthier, right? But at age 20, it all kind of starts to decline, right? That's when you really start to age. You're growing up until the age of 20, and then you start to age after that. Pretty sad, right? Because when we're below 20, we always want to be older, right? Especially if we're going to want to hit that 21 years of age. So that's the big difference. It's either taking an antioxidant or having your body make its own. And when your body is making its own, your body's in control. So this can help. Anyone can take this for anything that they, because everyone's got oxidative stress in their body and they just don't realize it, right? Because they haven't been educated on it. And that's what we're here today, is to educate you on it. So if you go back to that PubMed.gov and you type in Protandim, you'll find our 31 studies that we have from universities like Harvard University. American Heart Association published a study showing, for the heart, Washington State University, Colorado, Ohio State University. I mean, it just goes, excuse me, on and on and on. The high caliber of universities that have taken their money, their grant money, to take our product to see what it could do with whatever they were doing research on. And every single study has been positive. Positive in the sense that it did reduce oxidative stress in what the study in the research that they were doing, and the effect that they felt that it could potentially have on what they're studying. So really go look at the science for yourself, go see it for yourself, and what's there and what it says. We've been featured on NBC, Wall Street Journal, the Today Show, ABC, PBS. Dr. Phil even had Donny Osmond on several years ago, because Donny Osmond's neighbor was an attorney for our company, and said, hey, you got to try this. And I got to meet him several years back in Vegas, and he said it's his fountain of youth, right? That he found his little fountain of youth, and it's this that keeps him energized. We have patents that protect this product, so people can't go and copy. You're not going to go to Walmart and find Walt Tandem in there. There could be other those individual supplements, but you're not going to find it with this particular formula that is as effective. No other product in the world can make the claims that we make, which is reduce oxidative stress by 40% and slow the aging process down. Who doesn't want to slow that aging process down? Like, I'm up, I want to do that. That's why I got into wellness, right? This is how big NRF2 activation is. Washington State University said potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. When I saw this study, I was just blown away. The whole thing to read is pretty amazing. And they're not saying this about our product. They're saying this about NRF2 activation, the potential of what it can do in your body when it's activated, when it's turned on, when this pathway is turned on. And like I said, we are the only product in the world that can really activate it by 40%, which is pretty incredible. So we took that science and we put it into hair care, into a pet product. If you've got a dog or a cat, sheep, goat, horses, cows, people I've even given it to. It works the same as in humans, but hair care, skin care, brain, mental fog. How many people don't have mental clarity, foggy brain, right? It can't track, or just can't, things don't come to them like before. And then we've developed a couple of other activators, NRF1 activator and an NAD activator, that just get deeper and deeper into our body. And recently we developed a beauty serum and some kind of beauty products, a wash, a lotion, a rub. If you've got a sore shoulder, you rub it in. It has the NRF2 and the CBD, because we have a cannabinoid system in our body. So CBD is good for it, but this is without the THC. I love this beauty serum. Holy moly. I'm going to have a birthday this year. I'm proud to say 57 years old, because I don't feel it, and I don't, and I don't think I look it. But this beauty serum, holy moly, I hope it keeps me looking this age for a long, long time. It just feels amazing. And my skin is glowing, and just, I love this product. I'm like, they really have outdone themselves with this beauty serum. So that's our line of products, right? We don't have a lot of product. We don't have a huge catalog. It's all very scientifically based. But if you're sitting here like I was, and you're thinking of people that need these products, right? And if you're thinking of people that last year, right, was a tough year for people financially, right? A lot of people out of work. So if you're thinking of people that need to hear about this for their health, or need to hear about it because of an opportunity, something you can start part-time from home, and it can be done. Many people are looking for that side hustle, right? Many people have a full-time job, and then they go out and they're doing Uber, right? They're renting their homes, Airbnb, just using Amazon, selling stuff on Amazon, but do not buy our products on Amazon if they're not from if they're not from Lifevantage on Amazon. Do not buy it from an independent person. And let me tell you why, because we've had people that have faked products. I don't know how they do it, but there's bad product out there, or products that it's 116 here in Arizona. If I leave this product in my car, it's going to turn like a dark brown. And if you take it, it's not going to be good for you. Right. So just want to throw that out there. But people have a side hustle, right? People have 2-3 jobs. I know people have 2-3 jobs. They can't get a full-time job. So they, they're got 2-3 different things they're doing. And people are using social media tremendously today. I think TikTok has now surpassed Facebook and Instagram for selling, right? For talking about stuff and connecting with people all over the world, right? And so people are looking for a side hustle. This to me is the perfect meld, right? Because it's a laptop lifestyle. I'm doing this from my computer, but honestly, I can do everything from my phone. I could easily have done this Zoom from my phone. I think, and I could have shared pictures as my slideshow too. Pretty incredible. But we have, everything is done it can be done on our phone. I can send someone a message. I can send them a video. We have an app. I can send them information. I can send them a shopping cart if they tell me what's going on and what they want to try. A shopping cart. If someone says, hey, yeah, I want to become a distributor, I can send them a link to that and they can sign up right using their own phone. It's so with the convenience of it, right? That you can build this from anywhere. You can travel and just take your phone, take your computer, as long as you've got some internet. You can make it work because we've got this online shopping portal. I don't have inventory. I don't have a physical location. I have product in my house. It's my product that I take. I don't have to deliver product for anyone. So the company takes care of all of that stuff. Imagine having a franchise, right? And all the money you've got to put in and the product and all of that. We don't do all of that, any of that. All we do is we share the information, send a couple of videos with people, answer questions, point them in the direction where there's research and science. If you're new, like when I was 11 years ago and I didn't know, I would get a team member on or invite them to this webinar. We do this every Thursday at the same time. So if anything else and you have someone that has health issues, you can invite them next Thursday to come get on here and learn about it, right? That is how simple this can be done. It's not a complicated business, but it has to be done consistently, right? If you do a little today and a little next month, you're going to get a little bit out of it. But if you are consistent, sharing 1 to 2 people a day that you're sharing this information to, that's what I did in the beginning. I was just kept on sharing daily. I've been able to build a pretty huge organization around the world with no experience in this, but just a passion for helping people. I love to help people. So I'm helping people 2 ways. I'm helping people with their health, but I'm also helping people financially, right? Helping people create some part-time income, some full-time income, depending on what they want and what they're looking for. So what we do is we are creating a network of customers. 90% of people you talk to want to just become a customer. They just want to become a customer. That's great, because we don't want everyone. We're looking for a few. I've built my business over 90,000 people in my business. 90% are customers, 10% are distributors. But it was 3 people that I brought in, 3 people that saw this vision, that wanted to do this with me. 3 people that I brought in that has led to 90,000 people. We just had yesterday was the end of the month. Was it a crazy, insane month? We did 1.2 million in sales in a month with $50 products, right? Huge blessing. And I'm so grateful that my neighbor came over on a hot July day and showed me that ABC investigative report and gave me the information. And then I just saw the potential of what was here, and I wanted to get this inside of my body. And that's what I've done. And that's what it's turned into this. So here's a snapshot of our our website and our ordering here. And here's the app on the phone that it can be done through the phone. You create a shopping cart. So if I talk to someone, I can create a shopping cart. Sometimes I'm at a coffee shop with someone that I met with that, to talk about this, and they're like, yes, I want to get this and that. I create the shopping cart while I'm right there. I send it to them and they just fill it out themselves. So I don't have to get their credit card information or anything. They just do it all on their phone. It goes right to their phone. They put their address, their credit card information, and it ships to them. So easy peasy way to do this and build this. We are in 20 some countries, and I think more, well, of course, more are coming, but Philippines, they just kind of soft launching in Philippines, but we're all over Europe, many parts of Asia, North America, Canada, and Mexico, just everywhere. So how do you get started? Well, we have a $50 starter kit that comes with some samples and some brochures and some information in there. And then you pick a pack, right? You pick some product. If you're going to start, you got to start with some product, right? You want to be a product of the product. Well, which is you want to use the product. And, I suggest at some point you try everything, right? Because you may have someone that not interested in the nerve to activation, but they're interested in, I need more energy and mental clarity. So Axio, or my skin, I'm into my skin, and they're more into anti-aging that way, right? So you let people begin wherever they're at, right? I've had people that have begun just because of anti-aging and they want the cream, and then I'm like, you see what it's done for your face? Imagine that happening inside your cells, and then it clicks, right? When they see what it's done for their skin, then they want that inside their cells, and then they get on another product, right? So we have a silver pack, a gold pack, and then a platinum pack. The platinum pack has the most savings. All the differences is just more product. The silver pack is $350, the gold is $650, and the platinum pack is $1250, 30% savings. So if you want to try, all of the product and have the savings, it's the platinum pack that has the most product and the most savings. You can use that product for yourself, of course, you and your family. You can sell what comes in that pack. You can use it as samples for people that want to, hey, I'd like to sample it and try it, whatever you want to do with it. And this is a one-time, this is how your business in a box, right? You're starting your business, just like I like to call this an online franchise. And so you are starting your business one time, that you're paying for this, to have this. Then how do you get paid? Well, you get paid weekly and you get paid monthly. Weekly, as you enroll people, as they want to order, become a customer or distributor, you're going to get up to 40% commission. And as that team grows, you get these launch bonuses, and then you can get paid monthly also. And so you get 40% on the first order, up to 40% on the first order. And after that, it's an average of 5% that you're getting. And the more you build your team, the bigger, the more, other bonuses open up and commission grows. So let's say you start with the gold pack here, and you go find 3 people that you'd love to lock arms with and build this with, and they say, yeah, I want to do this with you. When they order the same pack as you, in this particular case, in this pack, you would get 200, almost the money that you put in to start your business, right? So refer 3 to get your money back. So what you're trying to build is leveraged income. And what leveraged income, they need to teach this in high school, right? They need to teach this to kids in high school. When you're working and it's just you. You can only have so many hours, right? But in network marketing, when you find some people, right, that want to do this with you, you get just like a franchise, right? Someone comes up with an idea and franchises it. So the franchise that buys the franchise, they get paid, and then whoever developed the franchise gets a little portion of it, just like here. So I'll get paid, and as people join on the team, they're getting paid, and I get a little portion of it. But it's leveraged income because it's my time, their time. So if I could work 80 hours a week, right? I could put 80 hours a week, but if I had 100 people putting 1 hour a week, how many hours is that? that we have, right? But if they're putting 2 hours a week, 3 hours a week, 4 hours a week, 10 hours a week, right? That's leveraged income because you're leveraging, right? You're leveraging everyone that's in there and helping each other to grow. The best thing to look at is right here, this royalty commission. I love this example. So you've got 5 people, they're ordering 200 points of product a month. You get an average of $20, not a lot. But then those 5 people go out and they each find 5 people. Now you're up to 25 people, 250. There's some part-time income, but look at just 25 people that are spending, 200 a month on product. They find 5 people. Now you're at 125 people. That is 2,250. 85% of Americans make between 2,000 to around 5,000, not even 6,000 a month. But then now it starts to grow exponentially, right? You got 125 people. They go out and they find their 5. And this is this is an increments of 5, right? I've done it with 3 people. Started here with 3 people and down to 90,000 people in my organization. Pretty incredible. As you build your team, there's another bonus. And then we have this global bonus that you can get paid from everything around the world that's sold in our company. So you probably heard of profit sharing. This is global revenue sharing. This is revenue sharing. So we take it right from the top of the revenue and put it into 4 buckets. When you get to a certain level in the company, you get 1 bucket, then you can get 2 shares, not a bucket, a share, and then a 3rd share and a 4th share. So lots of potential here. And because we're a publicly traded company, we have an earnings disclosure that has to get, vetted and scrutinized and looked through. But Pro 3s, we go from 1 to 10 in our company. Pro 1 is $1,000 of sales. 2 is $2,500. Pro 3 are $5,000 of sales. That's an average of $581 that they're getting a month in their business. And then as they find people, and then they start helping those people grow, you get to Pro 5, that's 20,000 in volume in your month. That's almost $3,000 a month. And then you get to the elite level that we call this Elite Pro 7. That's 100,000 in volume in your organization. And that is an average of $12,000 a month that you can make. But look at the potential here to, Pro 8s are almost 24,000, Pro 9s 50,000, Pro 10 is 84,000. And then you got Pro Executive Master Pro 10, that's 135,000 a month. And I have a friend that makes even more than this. Insane. But totally doable, right? Because if someone's done it and someone's doing it, then someone else can do it, right? So you're probably saying, can I do this? And I'm going to tell you, yes, you can, because I doubted myself. I said, well, I don't have any sales experience. I'm not a salesperson. I was a human resources. But there are so many skill sets that are transferable from what you do, right? In your current life and in your skill set that are transferable here. And what's not transferable, you can learn, and you have a whole team. We have weekly trainings, weekly calls, we have monthly calls, we do quarterly training, quarterly events. July 10th, we're having a full company event. It's going to be virtual, our last virtual one. Woo-hoo, then everything goes live. But please attend one if there's, whoever invited you, they're virtual, so you can go to their home and watch it with them. We have lots of education, lots of ways to teach you and help you learn the skill set, the mindset, and the leadership training to be successful in this business. I really think the only person that is not successful is the person that quits. Because if you keep going and you keep doing the work, and it may take you 3 years, it may take you 5 years, it may take you 10 years, right? Gladwell Maxwell has a book out on 10,000 hours, right? 10,000 hours to become master a skill set, right? So it may take you 10,000 hours to master the skill set to get to where you want to get into this business, right? But we have a launch guide so we take you step by step on what you need to do. And that is why I feel that Anybody can do this. If they have a burning desire, wow, my screen, I think it's my lighting is going. But if you have a burning desire for change, more out of life, improve your health and improve the health of others, and improve the life of others. And if you are someone that loves to give and loves to help people, all I would say is take a look at this. Get back to the person that invited you and let them know, hey, I'm not interested, not for me, no problem. Or B, yes, I want to take this product. Or C, yes, I want to learn more about becoming a distributor. Let's sit down, let's go through it. Let me see, give me an overview of how this is done and if we can do this together. So thank you so much for joining me. I am so grateful that you came here tonight, and that I've been able to share with you a little bit of my story and my knowledge in this. So have a blessed day, a blessed evening, and thank you so much for being here.